Streaming gameplay with your Xbox Series X or S or your PlayStation 5 while enjoying the full capabilities of 4K 120Hz is possible, and it's simple to do. If you stream or have any interest in streaming, then you probably know that there aren't any capture cards on the market right now that have passed through 4K at 120Hz. This means that if you want to stream, then you have to downgrade your gameplay experience to 1080p if you want to play at 120Hz. If you want to play at 4K, then you're limited to 60Hz. For some of us, this may not be an issue, but for those of us that are streaming playing competitive games that are fast paced, then we want to get all the refresh rate that we can get. And if we don't have to sacrifice quality while doing it, that's a win-win. Today, I'm going to give you two solutions that I found that allow you to play at the highest quality possible with 4K 120Hz through your PS5 or your Xbox Series X or S. I'll share a few additional details of each that'll help you decide which method might suit you best. Before diving in, it would be greatly appreciated if you would hit that like button, as it helps myself and YouTube better understand the content that you like and you want me to continue making. Also, subscribe with notifications on if you want to continue this ride. And while you're down there, leave a comment letting us know what your favorite game snack is. 1, because I'm very curious. 2, because I'm looking for great recommendations to add to my grocery list. While I currently haven't leaned all the way into streaming or live content creation, it's possible one day I will. Plus, I have a lot of fun learning, tinkering, and creating things just for the heck of it. But also outside of creator uses for streaming, it seems to be becoming more of a desired tool among both competitive and casual gamers, whether it be needing to stream for a tournament requirement or just streaming and getting clips for the squad. Like I mentioned before, there's no capture card on the market that allow you to play your next gen console at its highest quality and refresh rates. At least there's no card that's going to do that out of the box. And up until recently, there's only been one solution for Xbox I've been aware of that would allow me to play and pass through 4K at 120Hz. Outside of that, there weren't any other solutions. Please share in the comments below any other solutions that you might have been aware of. The first solution is only for Xbox, but it's simple and effective, and that's streaming directly from your Xbox. Xbox makes it super easy to connect your Twitch account and stream directly from your console without a computer. You can even connect a webcam to your Xbox for a simple video overlay of yourself. Just make sure that you check Xbox's list of compatible webcams before going out and picking up a webcam for this solution. I picked up the Razer Kaio for this. It wasn't on Xbox's official list, but after doing some research, I found users discovered it to be compatible, and it continues to be so at the time of making this video. But I do have to note, you want to be sure that you're picking up the Razer Kaio and not the Kaio Pro. The Pro is actually the better version of this webcam, but it's not compatible with the Xbox. This first solution is going to be a great solution for most, giving you a straight feed of your gameplay and video to Twitch. And if you want the VODs, you can just go download them from Twitch. The benefits of going this route are it's stupid simple with almost no learning curve, low cost for additional peripherals as you can pick up a compatible webcam for about $30. You can still have the entirety of your gameplay recorded via Twitch VODs, and is easy audio management where you can actually customize to mute your teammates from your broadcast while you're playing, because we all have those friends that are just not broadcastable. And while that's happening, your audience will still hear you and your gameplay. The drawbacks are, if you're streaming just from your Xbox, you can't engage with your chat. You can't customize your user experience with overlays and such. You're limited to the quality of the webcam, as you're not able to utilize a better camera through a capture card like a Cam Link or anything. And you're limited to only streaming on Twitch. The second solution is a little bit more in-depth, but it's the more common and traditional way of streaming, and that's through a capture card, but with a twist. I want to give a special shout out and credit to a fellow YouTuber and streamer, Ozzy, out in the UK, who brought this solution to light for me. If you want to show his channel some love, I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below. As for the capture card, I do have to note that I only tested this with the Elgato HD 60X. It's possible that it will work with other comparable competitors, but I haven't run those tests yet. However, Ozzy did mention in his video on this that the version below the HD 60X has some challenges. If any of you end up testing other capture cards, I would love to hear your experiences in the comments below. So to allow your capture card to pass through 4K at 120 Hz, you're going to need three things. One, obviously, you're going to need the capture card. In my case, the Elgato HD 60X. Two, you're going to need three HDMI 2.1 cables. And three, you're going to need an AV Star HDMI switcher with a 1-in and 2-out port setup. This switcher is the most important piece because it will allow you to downscale your 4K 120 Hz signal to 1080p 120 Hz for your stream. Just ensure the Out2 toggle on the front of your switcher is set to 1080p and the EDID is set to copy. This is how your setup should look. The first HDMI cable connects from the Xbox or the PS5 to the line-in port on the switcher. The second cable connects from the TV or the monitor to the line out 1 port on the switcher. The third HDMI cable connects from the capture card line in to the line out 2 port on the switcher. And the line out port on the capture card is just going to remain unused. The additional benefits that you get with this second setup solution is that you can customize with overlays. You get the full experience of streaming where you can chat and engage with your followers and your viewers. You can really dial in your audio engineering because you can customize that. You can use a higher quality camera. You can stream to any platform that you want. And it's more fun for us creative types. The drawbacks are it's going to be more costly with additional peripherals, a card, a switch, cords, etc. And you need a computer. And at that, it needs to be a solid one that can handle the workload of streaming and all that comes with that. For a potentially helpful reference, I'm running off an M1 Mac Mini and I'm running just fine. If you have a setup similar to mine where you have both an Xbox and a PS5, I would recommend a third solution, where the only additional pieces that you need are a simple HDMI 2.1 splitter and 3 HDMI 2.1 cables. So my setup ends up looking a little something like this. Feel free to pause the video here if you want to further understand this setup. So I want to make a quick note here. Once you get this set up and you start running into an issue maybe that looks something like this, and it happens just randomly, and that keeps happening, what you're going to need to do is you're going to want to go to your Xbox settings, go to General. From there, you're going to go to TV and display options. Then you're going to scroll over to video modes. Then make sure that allow variable refresh rate is unchecked. If you don't have this unchecked, then you're going to keep having that annoying issue and you're not going to be able to run this correctly. So uncheck that and you're good. With that said, back to the normal programming. Again, these are the only solutions that I found that would allow me to play my next-gen consoles at max capacity while streaming. There may be other solutions out there, and I encourage you to find them and share them and continue paying it forward and helping out the community. As for the best solution for you, that's up to you. For me, I prefer the second, more in-depth solution as it allows me more options and customizations, especially if it's a channel I want to keep growing. But I can also see myself utilizing the first solution if I was looking to get up a quick stream to share with the boys, maybe sitting in the lobby waiting to join, or we're just engaging in some internal shenanigans online. What solution are you going to use? Or what solution do you use? Any recommendations? Feel free to share in the comments below. Also, if you found this video helpful in any way, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to follow along for more how-tos, reviews, and more in tech and gaming. In the meantime, continue to elevate yourself and others, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.